Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Elliot Page is a happy, comfortable man. And the evidence of that even hits me through the computer screen as we chat on Zoom about his first film role since 2017 with Close to You. Page came out as a transgender man in 2020. Later writing his best-selling memoir Pageboy as he continued in his role on the Umbrella Academy for Netflix, who leapt into action to support the 37-year-old star by having his character, Victor, follow a similar path. For the Canadian actor's return to the big screen, he has also found similar support thanks to British BAFTA-nominated director Dominic Savage, who cast Page to play Sam, a man trepidatiously visiting his family for the first time since his transition. Naturally, Oscar nominee Page can bring a lot of context to Close to You, an improvised film that premiered at TIFF last September, giving a powerful yet understated performance. However, he claims there was no grand plan to make his return to movies with a story so closely aligned with his own experience. This word comes up all the time when we're talking about this project, but it was just very organic. You know, sometimes I'm like, should I be more of a person who's like, what's the next thing I should do? He smiles. But he describes their collaboration as a really magical opportunity after Page was blown away by Savage's TV anthology series I Am, and in particular I Am. Kirsty with Samantha Morton. I couldn't stop thinking about it, he tells me, before describing how he got so over the moon thrilled about the prospect of making something in this way and with him, referencing Savage's approach to writing and improvising with his actors. It was an added bonus that Page also got to work with one of his close friends, actress Hilary Bach, in Close to You, something they'd been hoping to get off the ground again after meeting on the set of 2013 political thriller, The East. We were starting the very baby steps of chatting about that and wondering what it could be, and then Elliot just texted me and said, I think there's this amazing opportunity that could be perfect for us, Bach recalls. Obviously, I was beyond thrilled and honored and very excited to join and be a part of it. Although it's clear from speaking to both stars that the creative process was very satisfying on Close to You, it seems fair to say that the daunting task of improvising while sticking to a character and their story, and being filmed, did jangle nerves. The most difficult thing might have been, honestly, the anxiety leading up to it, laughs Page. The moments of right before going into a scene of just like, oh no, I'm feeling a little tired, are we going to be able to do it this time? But he calls it miraculous how once action was called, everyone was able to just disappear into this other space. There was a trust, there was an understanding that there's no mistakes. I think there was a certain pressure that was removed once we actually started, and then the experience just became incredibly natural and just real. He adds wryly to Bach, I almost found the adjustment difficult when we weren't shooting, because we'd be like hanging out, and I'd still think there'd be a camera there. It was weird. There was almost like a psychological adjustment when you were away. Bach fully agrees with Page's assessment of not knowing exactly what to expect ahead of starting work on Close to You. I will add one thing. I think there were a lot of scenes within our part of the story where we were told, because of where we were at, to hold the tension, says Bach. She plays Catherine, Sam's old friend from high school whom he reconnects with on the train home to Cobourg, Ontario. I was like, oh my god. Holding, sustaining, that level of unspoken and desire and wanting to connect and feeling stuck, that is tough, for Catherine. And when we finally were together, I just felt like this relief of freedom, being able to say more of what I wanted. Both actors cannot speak highly enough of Savage and their incredible experience of working with him. I hope to do it again. I know actors just fight over him. I can speak for Kate Winslet and Samantha Morton and everyone just like wanting to work with Dominic again, enthuses Page. The big thing that's different about it is just, it's different. It is just not like making film or television in the way I, or most people,